grab him by the pussy.
I said certified freak, 7 days a week. Wet ass pussy, make that pull out game weak.
Pussy, 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 pussy.
I like China, and I like President Xi a lot. I think he's a friend of mine. He may not be a friend of mine anymore, but I think China has total respect for Donald Trump and for Donald Trump's very, very large brain. I was sitting at the table. We had finished dinner. We're now having dessert. And we had the most beautiful piece of chocolate cake that you've ever seen. And President Xi was enjoying it. And I said, Mr. President, let me explain something to you. This is during dessert. I said, we've just launched 59 missiles heading to Iraq. Dessert, 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 dessert. The most beautiful piece of chocolate cake that you've ever seen.
Well, you headed to Syria?
Yes, heading toward Syria. Today I stand before the United Nations General Assembly to share the extraordinary progress we've made. In less than 2 years, my administration has accomplished more than almost any administration in the history of our country. America's so true. Didn't expect that reaction, but that's okay. I know words. I have the best words. They sacrifice every day for the furniture and future of their children. And very importantly, air traffic controllers will and this will be highly valued. These are highly valued people. In the failing New York Times by an anonymous, and to avoid liability, shifting production to Thailand. Our hope is a word and world of proud, independent nations. Another historic step toward future development and future with a real future. And I have to say, that's a real future. And join the United States in sanctioning additional rogue actors whose funds have helped North Korea, authority and authoritarian powers through their lives, and though their lives were cut short. In amazement, as Old Faithful burst into the sky, when they gaze upon Yosemite's towering sequoias, billions and 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 billions and
repeating himself.
No, I'm not repeating. No. I don't repeat myself.
Let us rethink old assumptions and open our hearts and minds to possible and possibilities. And finally, I ask the leaders of the region, political and religious, Israeli and Palestinian, Jewish and Christian and Muslim, to join us in the noble quest for lasting peace. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Israel. And God bless the United States. Thank you very much.
Did you use the word smart? Don't ever use the word smart with me. Don't ever use that word.
Well, right here, the United States is lowest in numerous categories. We're lower than the world.
Lower than
We're
the
lower
world?
than
What is that?
Europe.
In what?
Look.
In what?
Take a look. Right here. Here's case death.
Oh, you're doing death as a proportion of cases. I'm talking about death as a proportion of population. That's where the US is really bad.
Well,
Much worse than South Korea, Germany, etc.
you can't do that. You have
Why
to go,
can't I do that?
You have to go by where, look, here is the United States. You have to go by the cases.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
What is a day on the road in terms of meals for you? You know, what's breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
It's not probably healthy, but I'm not sure I believe in that. You know, you eat, who knows, you know, they say don't eat this food, don't eat that. Well, maybe those foods are good for you.
This is a tough hurricane. One of the wettest we've ever seen from the standpoint of water. Rarely have we had an experience like it, and it certainly is not good.
I'm like a smart person. On the show, hundreds of thousands of people are going to die. You know what I want to do? I want to come way under the models. The professionals did the models. I was never involved in a model, but at least this kind of a model. I want to come way under the models. The professionals did the models. I was never involved in a model, but at least this kind of a model. I want to come way under the models.
The main concern was why were his eyes so glassy?
Well, I guess there must have been something with the lighting, but they started doing this trending thing. Donald Trump Jr.'s own cocaine and all that. I said, no, no, no.
He supported the worst trade deals in the history of the planet.
Ladies and gentlemen, leaders and fighters for freedom and liberty and the American dream, the best is yet to come.
The Fox News decision desk can now project that former Vice President Joe Biden will win Pennsylvania and Nevada, putting him over the 270 electoral votes he needs to become the 46th president of the United States.
So we won there. We lead by 76,000 votes with almost nothing left. And all of a sudden, everything just stopped. This is a fraud on the American public. This is an embarrassment to our country. We were getting ready to win this election. Frankly, we did win this election.
And it is now my great honor to introduce the President-elect of the United States of America, Joe Biden.
Turn down the wall!
Here's the deal. Donald Trump, you're the worst president America has ever had. Come on, man. No, I wish you were in high school. I could take him behind the gym. Come on, man. I didn't get a chance to flash shift in the second. I was afraid I'd go through those guys. I love this car.
Yosemites, Yosemites.
Pussy.